Financial fees, they can be like termites hiding out in your portfolio and eating away at your retirement. We are excited to be joined by Michigan's retirement coach, Mike Douglas. Mike is the president of LifePlan Financial Design, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Mike is also a popular podcast host. Mike, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so let's talk about these fees and how they're like termites. I love these metaphors that you use. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, well, fees just eat away at your portfolio. I mean, you don't really see them. They're hidden inside the investments you have. And we often know that there's something we pay for money management. We pay an advisor something to pick us stocks or bonds or mutual funds, but we don't realize that there's a cost to those investments as well. And so the best example we think of is like when you go to Meijer and you shop, there's a price on every single grocery item you buy. But if you're like me and you're busy, we're talking about running around, your kids everywhere, you sometimes pay someone else to shop for you, like Instacart or Shipt. So I pay a fee for someone to shop for me, and then I also have to pay for the groceries. So the fee I pay my advisor is the Instacart, it's the Shipt, it's the personal shopper. On the other hand, I still have to deal with the fee of the groceries, and that's the part we never know.
Right, and so having someone be the overseer, you can help find where they're hiding, right? And bring them out and maybe get rid of a few of them, hopefully, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We always talk about with fees, you have to know, reduce, and escape. If you can do those three things, you'll be great. First, you have to know what you're paying. Some things don't have any fee. Like stocks don't have fees. They're just risky sometimes, okay. Or they can not be. Mutual funds and ETFs and annuities, they can have fees that are hidden inside of them. Sometimes you can reduce them or lower them, or escape them is the ideal thing. The best way to help your portfolio be sustainable is just get rid of unnecessary fees.
Okay, and so how do we do that?
It takes a lot of research. You know, imagine going to that grocery store and there's no prices on the shelf. Okay. There's no prices on the product. You don't get a receipt and there's no screen when you check out. And they just say, hey, it's $500. Like, I would never shop there. And then you say, well, how much do I pay? They say, we'll send you a prospectus at the end of the year, and it's this big document, and you have to read it yourself. Nobody would do that for $500, but yet we do it with our portfolios. So you have to work with the fiduciary advisor who will go through, do the research, dig out the fees, and give it to you so you can know the information you know to make good decisions.
Wonderful. And let's talk about what savings you could be looking at when you get rid of, escape some of these fees or lower some of them. What can people get back?
I mean, over the course of a retirement, we can talk about hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's amazing how when you look at not just in a 2 or 3 year span, but over the next 15, 20, 25 years of your life, if you have $1 million or $500,000, whatever the number is, and you're saving 2% per year, that adds up over the years. So as your portfolio grows, so do your fees. So if we can lower that fee expense, it increases your return and actually helps provide safety over the course of your retirement. Because at the end of the day, fees, no fees, we all just want to be okay. We want to know that in good times or bad, that we get to live the lifestyle we've always dreamt of, and that's the model. So knowing your fees helps you prepare for the future.
Yeah, and I can't imagine many people sitting and going through, with a fine-tooth comb on all of these things to find them. This is what where these fees are hiding. You guys, this is why you hire a professional.
Yeah, it's very boring, right? I mean, to read it, it's written by lawyers and stock people, right? So it's not pleasure reading. No. But having the right software, tools, and research analysis, if you can go through that and minimize it, because at the end of the day, that's one of the things we always talk about. If we could just give you a receipt of everything you pay, how great would that be? People love it. So that's one of the things we provide is a fee analysis of where you sit and where you're going and where you want to go. And if we can lower fees, lower risk, and increase your return, that's the ideal. We just want life to be simpler, safer, and better, and that's what it should be.
Amen. And put more money into our pockets,
right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, let's get people to you so you can find the fees for them. If you are at home and you want to make sure your retirement plan takes their fees into account, Mike has a great offer. Right now, for the first 5 callers that have saved $500,000 or more, he's offering a complimentary retirement roadmap just for you. Mike and his team will sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap analyzing where you are right now, discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. It's like a game plan to get you where you need to be. That number to call is there on your screen. It's 616-253-6162. Again, the number is 616-253-6162.